Here we have for sale our 2018 on an 18 plate Mercedes Benz Vito Tourer. This is the 114 2.1 CDI engine. It's the long, being the 114, it's got 136 brake horsepower. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Vito Tourer of this age, and we'll also show you the condition as well, seeing as this vehicle is available for sale at the time of recording. So starting at the rear of the vehicle, this one has been spec'd with a rear glazed tailgate. What I mean by that is one door which opens in that way, and of course glazed, seeing as it has the nice tinted window in it. You do have a rear wiper on the window here, and that is a heated rear window. If we open up the tailgate, we can show you the load space in the back of this minibus. So these are on nice hydraulic rams. And as we look in the back of here, you can see that the sides are actually carpeted. So it's got this nice comfort lining on the sides. Behind this compartment here, this is where you keep your toolkit. You can see this has got the original floor. Just a note in terms of condition here, there is a small tear there in the floor. This is quite a soft floor, so quite easy to do that, not uncommon to see that at all. You've got plenty of tie down points here in the back as well, so if you did have any cargo or luggage in the back of here, easy to tie that down. And one of the beauties with Vitos is all of the seats, all of the rear seats I should say, are removable. So the two rows of seats here, completely removable, very, very simple. Pull on that bar there and this entire rear bench will flip forward, and then you can use a little fix in there on the bottom, pull on that, and as I say, you can get the whole set of seats out very, very quickly indeed. They are quite heavy, so it is a two-person job to lift it, but as I say, very versatile in that regard, because you can carry 9 people and also some luggage or cargo, but at the same time you could take those two rear rows out, and then you've got a long wheelbase Vito van which you can use. Of course, being the Tourer, glass all round in here, but as you can see from the outside, it is nicely tinted there for some privacy. And I think being, the Vito, really nice executive look to these vehicles. Looking at the condition here, the tailgate, all looks to be in nice straight order. Of course, it is a used vehicle, so you are going to have, the odd little mark here or there. You can just see at the very lower part of that bumper, tiny little scuff down there. But as I say, that is only low down, and I can only really see that as I am crouched here while filming that. And then looking down the passenger side, again, all looks to be, nice and straight. Of course, again, remember, this is not a brand new vehicle, so it is entitled to have, the odd little mark here or there. And just looking, there is a small little stone chip just here, but again, I think that's probably being quite critical. All in all, that does look to be a nicely presented vehicle. Moving around to the front, a few stone chips on the bonnet. Vitos are very common for that, always have been. I don't know whether it's the angle of the bonnet, but as I say, there are a few stone chips here on the bonnet, which, as I say, all in line with its age and mileage. I think that with this vehicle, I think there's certainly room for, you could colour code the bumpers and mirrors, maybe put a set of alloys on it if you wanted this more as a family vehicle, or you could keep it obviously as it looks now. As I say, in my opinion, I think that looks quite smart and quite sort of classy looking. But as I say, it's a nice blank canvas to do what you like with it. You also have twin side loading doors, so not only have you got the side loading door on the passenger side, but you've also got a side loading door here on the driver's side as well. And that obviously makes life a lot easier when it comes to loading passengers in and out to the back of here. Isofix compatible seats, and the same goes in the rear as well. Isofix compatible seats, as you can see the fixings down there. In terms of the condition of the seats, all look to be in very good order. There's no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that on the seats as far as I can see here. All look to be in good order. And the same goes here in terms of the quick release system. You can flip up these seats, remove them all together very, very quickly. So you have got some really good, as I say, versatility with that. In terms of the floor here, looks to be all pretty nice. Small, tiny little nick just there. And the back of the seats all seem to be in good order. I say, big bonus as well, having that twin side loading doors. I will just walk around quickly and show you how you get access into the rear seats. They put this single seat, of course, on the passenger side because this would be the curb side of the vehicle. Basically this little bar down there with a little yellow tab. If you pull on that, that then allows you to flip up the seat like so, and that gives you then easy access then into the back of the vehicle for those passengers there in the back. Very, very simple. And as I say, you can even take all of these out as well. One other note on the back here, you have got, being the Tourer, you've got this lovely, more car-like headlining all the way through. This really helps to dampen any sound coming from the back. You can see that we've got a number of interior lights here in the back, and you've also got vents in the back as well. So for the rear passengers, vents all in the headlining, including up here behind my head. So as I say, all in all, it just makes it a much more pleasurable place to be. And as I say, you can see out of these windows, but they are not fully tinted, but quite heavily tinted there in the rear, which I think is really nice. Opening up the passenger door, we can have a look then at the cab in the front. And again, same story goes with the seats, all look to be in very good order. Looking at the door card there, looks to be nice and clean as well. Same goes with the dashboard. There's no excessive marks, scratches, anything like that on the dashboard. So we'll now go around to the driver's side. This is a Euro 6 vehicle as well, so you can actually take this vehicle into the ultra low emission zone areas without having to pay the ultra low emissions zone charge. That is absolutely crucial for any of those users. So you've got electric windows, you've got electric mirrors, you've got auto activated lights and auto activated wipers. You can see a nice multifunctioning steering wheel, very, very classy. As I say, very similar to what you get in, you know, a lot of the Mercedes cars. On the right hand side here, you've got the volume controls for the radio. You can also answer and hang up the phone. And then on the left hand side there, you've got controls there for the onboard computer, which is up here in front of you, and that's where you can see the mileage, 62,556 miles. And as you can see there, it's all running correctly, idling as it should be, no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. If you turn the steering wheel over to the left hand side there, as it is running, so you can turn the steering wheel like so, you can see this extra little stalk just here, and that is for your cruise control or speed limiter if you want so. 6-speed manual gearbox, as I say, to go along with that 136 brake horsepower engine, so really, really good on the motorway. And as I say, when you combine that with the cruise control as well. And then we've got the radio setup. So as you can see, you've got your phone prep just there, and of course your radio all up here on the nice screen. You've got a card slot up here as well, which you may be able to, you may have to check with the Mercedes dealer. If you click on Navi, it says no navigation, but I have a feeling if you put the navigation card in there, I have a feeling that might work. Don't take my word for it. I say it may be worth speaking to a Mercedes dealer if you are interested. You've also got air conditioning down there, absolutely crucial bit of spec. And one last thing, if I put the vehicle into reverse, you can see that it has got a reversing camera as well. So where it kind of maybe lacks in rear parking sensors, it certainly makes up for it with the reversing camera. Again, a very, very nice bit of spec to have. Looking at the driver's seat, you've got height adjustability here on the driver's seat, and again, all nice order there. This vehicle will be going through our workshop fully before it leaves us, and that will include a full service before it goes. If there's any less than a 6-month MOT at the time of sale, we put a brand new MOT on as well, and of course it will be coming with our warranty, which is for 3 months or 5,000 miles. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well, so we can give really competitive prices on your part exchange. You'll be able to find the full advert, if you're not viewing it already, on this website, bridgenvans.co.uk. If you're seeing this via YouTube or maybe Auto Trader, if you go onto that website there, you'll be able to see the full advert with all of the pictures. As I say, on some websites that this vehicle will be advertised, such as eBay, it may not show you all of the pictures, so be sure to head over to our own website there, bridgenvans.co.uk, to see the full advert. Thank you very much for watching.